Hello everyone, it's Voltfox. How are you all doing tonight? It's been a while. It's been a long while since I've said hello to all of you. And I feel like I owe an explanation as to why the channel hasn't been very active over the past month, as well as an update on how things are going to work going forward, at least for the moment. Item number 1. I had a great time back home in Indy and Cincinnati, seeing my parents, going to the con. But ever since I've gotten back, my job that I work to make sure I can do all this with this roof over my head in this lovely apartment has been out of whack, is a good way to put it, probably. There's been a lot of people leaving, and I'm one of the people who has helped pick up some of the slack, so to say. And what that has done is it's taken away a lot, and I mean a lot, of my free time for making the videos that I like to produce for y'all, gaming or otherwise. So that's kind of why it's been quiet. I've been pulling longer shifts, more shifts. There's less time off, and I feel like I've been so drained from work, both physically and mentally, that I need to rest on my rare time off. As a matter of fact, it's been today is my first day that I've felt good enough to make any kind of a video in a long time, just because I've actually got energy. But it's been rough, and I apologize because I love making content for you all. And that being said, my big announcement is that we are going, instead of really completely cutting off and cutting back, we're going to do a little bit of a rebranding. We're gonna, I know it sounds kind of weird, but making gaming videos is time consuming because there's a lot of, things to set up, between the gaming itself to the editing. And there are some other things that I'd like to do that don't just involve games. So, I don't know if I'm going to completely change the name of the channel yet, but just be aware that there's going to sort of be a rebranding from simply being Voltfox Games, and we're going to go to just a basic, Voltfox or Voltage to Fox. That being said, yes?
Did you say we were rebranding?
Yes, I did say we were going to be doing some rebranding.
But we're a gaming channel.
Well, I know that we're a gaming channel, I get it. I love to play games, but I just don't have the time. So, we're gonna go back, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start bringing in some of my old videos that I used to do, which are my craft beer reviews.
Oh, like anybody wants to see that.
I mean, you're not gonna be left out either. We're gonna do some things for you too. Furries eat weird snacks and drinks and stuff like that, which is what you've been wanting to do for a while now.
I mean, well, I do have a good amount of snacks in the kitchen waiting to be eaten.
And then we're gonna have some sketches for you. Some stuff like this that's like a comedy sketch. And, maybe when we go to cons, we'll do some vlogging.
But what's going to happen to the rest of the gaming channel? I mean, why don't you just have two separate ones? One for the games and the other for, everything else.
Because I don't have enough free time to run 2 channels. I can barely do one. You know, I've got to work this job. Somebody's got to feed your convention habits.
I mean, I'm sure the audience knows that we're just split personalities of the same person.
Yeah, I own you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good luck with that.
So, yeah, as I just sort of had to explain there, we're going to be doing craft beer reviews again, which I'm very excited for. I really enjoyed making those on an older channel that I have that I could not tell you where they are right now. Number 2, we're going to do some fun snack reviews and stuff like that, you know, and I'll probably be doing that in that character more than this character, more than this myself. But the one big gaming change I'm going to make is how I do my Shipwreck Saturdays. I love those videos. They're fun to make because I love playing World of Warships. But they take an immense, and I mean an immense amount of time to edit. I can play games over a couple nights is how I usually do it. 2 or 3 nights a week is when I used to be able to play, and as I've said before, that's kind of been cut a lot because of what's been happening at work. But those videos themselves, it takes me 5 at the least to 8/9 hours to go through all the footage, paste it together, and then cut any sort of highlights I can get out of there. So my big change for those videos is I'm going to sort of treat them not like a podcast or just a mere update, but those will be like a weekly update thing where I will just cover topics and maybe talk about some things like sports, movies, and the other things that I really am passionate about in my life, because I can hopefully take those 2 or 3 nights of World of Warships and hopefully I can have 1 or 2 just good games all around that I don't need to spend time cutting, pasting, and cutting down into some bulky product when I can maybe just do a game, like a full game replay with some weekly thoughts or feelings over top of it. And also, I'd like to do travel vlogs when I do have the rare opportunities to get out. Yeah, that's kind of an update on where we are now to where I want the channel to go. Now, eventually, maybe if I get either A, more free time, or B, this becomes, a profitable way of working, and I can either A, work less, or, I would love to make this a full-time thing. I can maybe then manage splitting up Volt Fox Games and another channel with everything else. But for now, we're just going to rebrand it down a little bit, see where it goes from there. Thank you to those who have stuck by. I know, like I said, it's been a month since I've even really posted anything. It's been even longer since I've really filmed anything. The videos that I even had put up when I got back from vacation, I had already filmed before I left. So that's just an example of how time's been. Now, my plan for upcoming videos. We're going to do beer reviews this week. I'm going to get those rolling here in the near future at some point. But as far as the games I want to do, October 31st, Halloween, Luigi's Mansion 3 comes out for the Switch. Now, I am very much going to have to be on Halloween. It is a day I absolutely need to be at my job, so that's going to be a situation where I'm going to be working too much to start Luigi's Mansion 3 on Halloween itself, and that saddens me greatly. But I'm going to continue working on the Luigi's Mansion playthrough. I put part 1 up on the channel. I've got, I think, 2 more parts waiting to edit, and I'm going to continue filming those in the upcoming weeks. And I want to get it done before Halloween. My ultimate goal is to get that series done before Halloween, before Luigi's Mansion 3 comes out. And, yeah, we will also do the Furries Eat Some Weird Snacks. I need to do some more research on the ones I got. I think they're all British-based. I picked them up at a Jungle Gyms back in Cincinnati. So those will be fun. And, the other thing I want to say is that I haven't yet quite got Twitch set up to where I want to go live yet, but that is coming. It's one of those things where I'm excited to start Twitch streaming, mostly due for the fact that it means I can play through a couple hours of a game, not have to worry about cutting everything into just this somewhat choppy, like 15 to 20 to 30 minute format. It's just going to be playing some games through, and hopefully followers, we will chat, we will discuss, we will have fun, we will drink, we will eat, we will be merry, is essentially what we're going with. But again, thank you everyone. I hope that I can start putting out some more stuff here soon to satisfy the needs of people who want to see more content, especially a bigger variety of content. But for now, thank you very much. I hope you all have a good evening. Stay foxy, my friends.